But here's another one, Pastor Takalani. I know you weren't ready for this, but I'm just going to shoot. You interestingly devote a section to singles, the divorced and the widowed. Now, if this book is all about marriage, why widen the lens? What did you see that made that so necessary?
Yeah, so part of it I mentioned in the beginning regarding singlehood specifically. So I addressed that part to say singlehood can be a choice that people can make. They don't need to be pressured into getting married.
Of course.
And the second part I'm going to say, I say it even as a pastor, and it pains me because even as pastors, sometimes we have turned the church into a family organization.
Okay.
And I don't want to sound controversial to my colleagues, because we do have where we end up calling our churches family church, something family church.
Yeah.
And we create an environment where if you're a single person,
you have no space.
The vibe in the church is not for you.
Yeah.
The space is not for you. And we can't reduce the gospel to marriage,
to
families. We need to make sure that as churches, we don't make marriage a gospel. It is not the gospel. And we need, therefore, create space for single people, and that even in our churches, there must be space for them. Whatever the programming we do in our churches, we must understand that there are single people, and we must have space for them. We must not design our churches as if they are only for families.
True.
And sometimes we make that error. So part of it is I wanted to address that issue to say, while we're talking about marriage, we must understand how God sees it.
Yeah.
In fact, Jesus says when they were making an issue about marriage, he said, look, in the new life, people won't get married. Okay. So why are you fussing? What are you fussing about?
What is this noise about?
What is this noise about? So we need to understand that there is something bigger beyond marriage itself.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing I wanted to address. The issue of divorce and widows and stuff like that. Divorce specifically, there is a scandal of divorce.
Yeah.
If you are divorced and you are in church,
it's a touchy subject.
It's a very touchy subject. People even stay away from you. I mean, if you are in the church, both of you are in the church. Churches get divided. The one group is siding with the other spouse, the other one, and it becomes a mess. And there's a scandal of saying they had a failed marriage. We use the word failed marriage. And so there's this kind of things that we need to help people find God's grace, even in those circumstances.